I told you that overheating, not battery life, is the #1 reason riders cut their e-bike trips short in summer? Sounds crazy, right? But once that heat hits, your energy drops fast, your focus fades, and suddenly that fun ride turns into a struggle. That's exactly why cooling vests are becoming an absolute essential in 2026. Today, we're diving into 5 of the best cooling vests for summery bike rides, built to keep your body temperature down, boost endurance, and make every ride way more enjoyable. Trust me, some of these feel like next-level tech. And remember, all the links are in the description so you can easily check them out. Let's jump right in. Number 5. The Tek Cool Cooling Vest is where things start getting seriously futuristic, and honestly, it feels less like clothing and more like wearing a personal air conditioner on your back. Imagine riding your e-bike under blazing sun, sweat dripping, and then suddenly, boom, you feel an instant wave of cold hitting your upper body. That's exactly what this vest delivers thanks to its powerful thermoelectric cooling plate, which sets it apart from almost everything else in this category. Compared to fan-based options that simply circulate warm air, especially useless in humid conditions, this vest actually produces real cooling, and that's a massive advantage for riders dealing with intense heat. Now, when you compare it to something like compact wearable coolers, the Cuckoo clearly wins with its larger cooling surface, giving you a stronger and more noticeable effect during long rides. The breathable mesh design ensures airflow even when the cooling is off, and the adjustable fit keeps the plate firmly in contact with your body, which is critical for performance. Of course, it depends on a power bank, so you'll need to manage battery life, but that's a fair trade for instant relief. Compared to higher-ranked vests, this one is more about powerful, immediate cooling rather than long-duration performance, making it perfect for short to mid-range rides or quick relief stops. It's especially useful if you often ride and stop and go traffic where airflow is limited. Plus, the shock cooling effect can actually help reduce fatigue quickly, which is something traditional vests struggle to do. So, would you go for this high-tech cooling experience or stick with something more traditional? Let me know in the comments. Number 4. If you're serious about performance and want something that doesn't slow you down, the Veloto's cooling cycling vest is built exactly for that purpose. This vest is clearly designed with athletes in mind, and you can tell right away from its sleek, aerodynamic fit. Unlike bulkier options like the Cuckoo or the heavy-duty vests later on this list, Veloto's focuses on staying lightweight and close to your body, which makes a huge difference when you're pedaling hard or climbing hills on your e-bike. Instead of powered cooling, it uses 4 strategically placed cooling packs that sit snugly on your chest and back, delivering a steady and controlled cooling effect. Compared to number 5, you won't get that instant icy blast, but what you do get is a smoother, more balanced cooling experience that doesn't distract you while riding. And when compared to simple evaporative vests, this one actively pulls heat away from your body, giving it a performance edge. The only catch is that you'll need to freeze the packs beforehand, so it requires some planning, but for riders who care about performance, that's usually not a problem. Another advantage is that once the packs warm up, the vest still works as a breathable cycling layer, which adds versatility. Compared to the top 3 on this list, it's less about extreme cooling power and more about maintaining consistent performance and comfort. It's ideal for long-distance riders, commuters, or anyone who values speed and efficiency over brute cooling force. Plus, its minimal design means it pairs well with other cycling gear without feeling bulky. So, are you someone who plans ahead for peak performance, or do you prefer instant cooling on demand? Drop your thoughts below. Number 3. The Glacier Tek Cool Vest takes things to a whole new level when it comes to long-lasting cooling, and if you're someone who spends hours riding under the sun, this one is a serious contender. Unlike the previous options that focus on either instant cooling or lightweight performance, this vest is all about delivering steady, reliable temperature control over extended periods. It uses phase change material technology, which maintains a consistent cooling temperature for up to 5 hours, no sudden freezing shock, no rapid drop-off. Compared to the Velotoes vest, this one lasts significantly longer, making it perfect for extended e-bike rides where endurance matters more than speed. And when you compare it to the Cuckoo, while it doesn't provide that instant blast of cold, it wins in consistency and doesn't rely on batteries, which is a huge plus for long outdoor adventures. The vest is built tough, with a balanced design that distributes weight evenly, so even with multiple cooling packs, it doesn't feel uncomfortable during rides. Another big advantage is that it performs well regardless of humidity, unlike evaporative vests that struggle in sticky conditions. Compared to the higher-ranked options, it's slightly bulkier, but that's the trade-off for extended cooling time. It's also great for riders who prefer predictable performance rather than fluctuating cooling intensity. If you're someone who hates constantly recharging or swapping gear, this vest makes your life much easier. So, what matters more to you? Consistent cooling for hours or a lighter, more flexible setup? Let's talk in the comments. Number 2. The Henshi Cooling Safety Vest is all about maximum cooling power, and if you've ever felt completely drained riding in extreme heat, this one is built to fight that head-on. This vest is loaded with up to 12 ice pack pockets, giving you full 360-degree cooling coverage that no other vest on this list can match. Compared to Glacier Tek, this one delivers a much stronger initial cooling effect, hitting you with that intense cold sensation right away, although it doesn't maintain the same level of consistency over time. When compared to the Velotoes vest, it's clearly not designed for speed or aerodynamics, it's built purely for cooling performance. The high visibility design is another bonus, especially if you're riding in traffic or low-light conditions. Yes, it's heavier, and setting up all the ice packs can take a bit of time, but once you're out there in 100°F plus heat, you'll be glad you chose maximum cooling. Compared to number 1, this vest is more aggressive and powerful, while the top pick is more about convenience and ease of use. It's perfect for riders who prioritize cooling above everything else, especially during extreme summer rides. It also works great for stop-and-go riding, where airflow isn't consistent. If you don't mind a bit of extra weight in exchange for serious cooling performance, this vest delivers in a big way. So, are you going all in on maximum cooling, or do you prefer something lighter and simpler? Tell me below. Number 1. Taking the top spot is the Ergodyne Chillits 6665, and this is easily the most practical and versatile cooling vest on the list. What makes it number 1 isn't just performance, it's the perfect balance between simplicity, comfort, and effectiveness. Instead of relying on ice packs or batteries like the others, this vest uses evaporative cooling. Just soak it in water, wring it out, and you're ready to ride. Compared to Henshi, you're giving up that intense ice-cold blast, but in return, you get something much lighter, easier to manage, and far more convenient for everyday use. And when compared to Glacier Tek, while it may not last as long in humid conditions, it's much easier to use and doesn't require any prep beyond water. The lightweight design makes it perfect for long rides where comfort matters, and it fits easily under other gear without feeling bulky. It's especially effective in dry climates, where airflow enhances the cooling effect, making it ideal for riders who are constantly moving. Compared to all the other options, this one is the most user-friendly and requires the least maintenance, which is why it stands out as the best overall choice. It's perfect for commuters, casual riders, and even long-distance cyclists who want a hassle-free solution. So, would you go for this simple yet effective option, or choose something more high-tech? Let me know. So, those were the 5 best cooling vests for summer e-bike rides in 2026, each offering something unique depending on your needs. Whether you want powerful cooling, long-lasting performance, or something super easy to use, there's definitely a perfect option for you. Don't forget, all the links are in the description if you want to grab one. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which vest you'd pick. Stay cool, ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one.